What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new TV show review. And today I'm doing my TV show review on LEGO Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy Season 2, aka Pieces of the Past, with no spoilers. So, this series already streamed last month on Disney Plus, which is on September 19th, 2025. So, there are a total of 4 episodes, just like the first season back in 2024, which is last year. And here are my honest thoughts about it. So I honestly enjoyed the new season of this series. Well, even though I still enjoyed the first season since I did watch it earlier this year twice now. So yeah, I still had a fun time watching the first season. Well, even though it already streamed last September. So at least I did have a good time watching this new season. Well, even though they're both really good in my opinion, so it is hard to pick which one is the best one from the lineup itself. But I honestly love both of the seasons. Well, even though I still had a fun time with the first season, but this one is still good just like it. So I'm glad we get to see the return of the characters from the first season, which is Sid Gribling, Darth Devastator, Yetzi, Servo, and Jedi Bob making their returns, as well as Darth Jar Jar, Darth Ray, the Landalorian, and also some of the other characters too. And we get to see some new characters like the new main villain of this series, which is Solitus, played by Dan Stevens. And honestly, I thought Dan did an outstanding job voicing Solitus in the series for the show itself, since I honestly love Solitus as the new main villain of the brand new season for the series itself, since Dan really crushed it as Solitus. So I love the name of the character, and I honestly love the good quality for him, since I love his voice acting for the character himself. It looks pretty great. So yeah, I'm just impressed with the voice acting for Dan as Solitus for the new season itself. And also same thing with Ben Schwartz as Jackson, the green space rabbit or something like that. Well, just that space rabbit in general from that previous Star Wars comic that I think I remember that he showed up. But honestly, again, I didn't notice that Ben Schwartz was gonna voice Jackson in the new season when I already reacted to the trailer for it 2 months ago. But now I notice because we get to see like some of the different footage at the end of the trailer from the series itself. But honestly, Ben did a very good job playing as Jackson in the new season of Rebuild the Galaxy. So I love his voice acting, since he is a very great voice actor just like everyone else. And I'm just impressed with his great sense of humor for the character, since I totally love his great sense of humor for Jackson. So yeah, he did a very great job playing as him, and I'm glad that they cast him to voice him, since he's a very great voice actor, as I mentioned, and he still did an outstanding job playing as Jackson, since I love that funny sense of humor, as I mentioned, and also very nice quality for him. I'm just impressed by it. And we get to see the return of the one and only Mark Hamill voicing Luke Skywalker. So, as usual, Mark did a good job playing as Luke, just like how he did before in the old Star Wars films, and even the last season of Rebuild the Galaxy, which is the first season from last year. So, yeah, very great characters, great voice acting overall. And again, I know this is just how the whole series is, but I still wish they can make more than 4 episodes. I totally get it's just how the whole series is, but I wish they could make more than 4 episodes. Same thing I said with the first season earlier this year, like back in April when I did a review on the first season, which is this past April. Since I did say I watched the episodes twice for the first season of the Rebuild the Galaxy series earlier this year, like in January of this year. So, anywho, I totally love all the episodes for the new season. So, I couldn't pick which one is the best one. I just love them all. So, I love the storyboard for the series itself. Well, I don't want to spoil the whole thing. Well, again, I know this series already streamed last month on Disney Plus, which is in September. So, I don't want to like give away the whole thing, just in case if you guys haven't gotten a chance to watch some of the episodes or just the whole series in general. But like I said, if you already seen it like I did, you already know the whole thing. So yeah, at least we get to see some of the other characters like the Brickhead Ahsoka. So that is like a very great surprise in my opinion. So now we just seen like the first poster for the new season of her, Brickboat, Chewie, Sig, and Jackson. So I'm glad they added like the Brickhead's look of Ahsoka for the new season. That's just a pretty great look for the series itself. Well, I just love how they did that. That's what I meant to say. So even though I have the Lego set itself, and I did a review on it 3 years ago, but I'm just glad they added a Brickhead Ahsoka in the series as like another character. And same thing with Cassian Andor, and also some of the other characters like Pirate Padme and Cal Cassis from Jedi Fallen Order. So yeah, I'm glad they added some of the other characters from the series. So I don't want to spoil a thing just in case, so I'm just gonna say like a few of the characters that we've seen in the trailer and even the poster itself. And I also noticed that Darth Jar Jar has those robotic spider legs this time, since we all know like what happened to him in the first season. So that's like a very crazy idea how they gave him the spider legs, the robotic spider legs, and I thought it was pretty crazy and cool at the same time seeing Darth Jar Jar with the spider legs. So yeah, I just totally dig all the coolness and craziness for the new season itself. And I love the good moments between Sig and Servo, like that gunk droid. So yeah, I love the good scenes for them and the funny moments, and I love the cool funny moment scenes with Servo. And yeah, I just totally dig everything else for it. And I also love the cool shots for the scenes for every episode, and the animation itself looks pretty good since they know the same design as the first season since last year September, well, the last September, which is in 2024. Well, yeah, what I meant to say is like how they did it last year in September. So yeah, I still dig the animation. Once again, very good animation, so I totally dig everything else for that, as well as the special effects right here. And I also love all the cool fight scenes right here, since I'm still a sucker for that. And once again, I don't want to spoil a thing, but I just wanted to like discuss about it without spoiling it, since we did see those in the trailer again, is in even like the shorts for the series itself. So yeah, I still love all the good scenes with Darth Devastator, or Darth Dev, so I still like to call him Darth Devastator. So yeah, I love the good scenes between him and Sig for the series itself. At least they're trying like getting along after the whole scene was in the first season of the series itself. But yeah, I still dig everything else for it, but at least some parts of it are still okay, but at least still dig everything else for it. And I'm glad we get to see like Pirate Padme, so at least I like Pirate Padme in the new series. I thought it was pretty good to see her as a pirate, which I'm surprised that she is a pirate in the new season, like a bounty hunter pirate, or just a space pirate in general. And I love like the good scenes between him and Jedi Vader. So yeah, that does look pretty good. And yeah, I love those good moments, and even like the moments between Luke and Leia. So yeah, that does look pretty good in my opinion. And I'm glad we get to see more of the Landalorian, even though we see a bit of him in the first season. Well, the end of the fourth and final episode of the first season last year between Darth Ray and also Darth Rose. So yeah, that does pretty well. At least it is pretty awesome. We get to see Landalorian, and I honestly love the name for him, and it is pretty fun to say for the character, since the name of the character is pretty fun to say, as I mentioned, and we get to see Grogu in this series too. So yeah, at least I still dig all the characters and also the good moments and everything else for the season itself. And yeah, at least I still have like a fun time enjoying it. And again, I still enjoyed the first season that I already watched twice earlier this year, that I already streamed last fall. So at least I still dig the good moments. So even though some parts could be better, like there are like a bit of issues, but at least it was okay. But at least I don't say anything wrong. But as like I said, I still dig everything else. Like the quality is still good. I still like all the cool scenes with the characters. I love the good moments, as I mentioned, since I still dig those. And I also dig everything else with Jackson right here since I'm glad he's in the new season. So again, Ben Short still crushed it as Jackson, and same thing with Dan Stevens as Solitus. So yeah, very great new characters, and yeah, I totally dig all the good scenes with them. So yeah, I just really love all the cool action sequence for all the episodes. And once again, this is the final time I'm gonna say this. I still wish they could make more than 4 episodes. But again, I understand that it's just how the whole thing is, but still, we could just have more than 4 episodes for both the first season and the second season. So yeah, I still love all the good scenes between like Jedi Bob and Solitus, like the whole past right here. Well, I don't want to give that away because I will like spoil it for all of you guys. Well, I don't want to spoil a thing just in case if you haven't gotten a chance to watch the whole season or some of the episodes for it is what I meant to say. Excuse me. So yeah, I still did like all the good scenes for it, and again, Mark Hamill still did a great job voicing Luke, and that's still my most favorite role of his since I still love him as Luke Skywalker from the Star Wars franchise. So yeah, I still do like the other funny moments like Jedi Vader with his breathing, apart from that scene that we just saw in the trailer itself. I thought that was pretty funny with Palpatine and everything else. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I still dig the funny moments for the characters, especially Servo for the series itself. So yeah, very great funny moments, and I still love all the cool scenes and everything else, and I still dig the new scenes with Solitus. So yeah, that is just pretty awesome though. So I totally love all that gloriness for the new season itself, and I just enjoyed it. So yeah, at least I love all the nice looks for the episodes themselves. Again, all the episodes were pretty good. Well, I couldn't pick which one is the best episode that I've reacted to, but at least I still had a fun time with the series. And hopefully, they will make a third season in the future because I still enjoyed the Rebuild the Galaxy series, and I wanted them to make a third season. Well, wanted to know like what happens next after like Soltis is officially defeated. So I wanted to know like what happens next. Well, maybe this is just all the 2 seasons that we're getting for the series. Well, hopefully they'll make a third season because I would love to see a third season. Well, I would love for them to make a third season for the show itself because I wanted to see what happens next after the whole like Soltis battle scenes and everything else. But still, at least it is pretty good to see all the cool scenes for the new season. Well, hopefully they will make a third season because I would love for that to happen in the future. But still, I enjoyed this season right here. Well, again, I love the first season. Well, it's hard to pick which one is the best season for Rebuild the Galaxy, but I just love them both because they are so freaking good in my opinion. So yeah, very great animation, all the cool things for the new season. I just totally enjoyed it so much. So yeah, I love all the episodes. I'm glad we get to see some of the characters making their return, and I love the new characters that showed up in the new season. So yeah, that's just pretty good, and I totally dig everything else for the new season of Rebuild the Galaxy. So yeah, at least I still had a wonderful time enjoying the new season, and I'm just pretty impressed by it. So I don't have anything else to say about it. Well, I just totally dig the second season. I thought it was pretty sweet. I totally enjoyed it just like how I did with the first season. I love the animation. Everything else is just so freaking good in my opinion. And the casting is pretty good, especially Ben Schwartz as Jackson. So all that is just pretty great and phenomenal for the lineup itself. So I don't have anything else to say about the new season of the series itself. I thought is just pretty awesome in my opinion. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you later.